Weekend events like the Legendary Sale are a nice break from the regular grind that is Fallout 76. And a lot of people get excited for weekend events like the Legendary Sale. However, unfortunately, when it comes to weekend events and events in general, Bethesda Game Studios really doesn't give us a heads up in any way, shape, or form. They usually spring it on us last minute. For example, that Legendary Sale photo we just took a look at, literally the day that event went live was the day it was announced. And a lot of people probably couldn't take full advantage of the Legendary Sale because they didn't save up the script for it. Or maybe they had saved up a bunch of script but spent it beforehand. And to be honest, whether it's a weekend event like the Legendary Sale or a big event, it sucks to see it announced last minute, and I personally have missed out on a few events because of this, and I'm pretty sure many of you have as well. This video was actually inspired by a Reddit post, and if you want to take the time to read it, there is a link down in the description below, but as per usual, we're going to read it together. We appreciate weekly events, but could you please tell us a week in advance at the very least what's coming, instead of the moment it goes live? Last weekend it was April Fool's Day weekend, but it was also Easter. Maybe because of April Fool's Day, it was kept quiet as a surprise. It was also a holiday weekend though, and some folks live to plan their weekends. This weekend event is a purveyor sale that possibly a lot of folks had not saved up and prepared for. While it's not a big deal for many people, it is important to a lot of your player base to be ready to take advantage of things like this. You want us to play more, and most of us want a good reason to do just that. Communicate with us more, please. We understand delays even if we don't like them. We know by now that some stuff is out of your control. COVID, storms, bugs, etc. But you have a community managers for a reason, right? You surely knew you were planning a purveyor sale before today, right? Just tell us in advance, please. And let's be honest here, a lot of us are waiting for a 2-time or hopefully 3-time XP weekend. Personally, I've been waiting for that for a month now. Don't, for the love of the blessed Mothman, forget to give us enough notice that this event is incoming before the moment it launches, please. And to be honest, I couldn't agree more. I hate when events are announced at the very last minute. In fact, most of the events that I have seen in Fallout 76 are announced the day they go live. And like I said earlier, I have missed out on a couple of events because of that. And for some events, sometimes they only happen once, and once you miss them, it's kind of over, and they don't happen again for a while, and some of them even never happen again. So it would be really nice if Bethesda Game Studios created something like a calendar where they showed us everything that was going to happen that month. If they wanted to keep something a surprise, let's say like a holiday scorched event, maybe on the calendar they put holiday event or something like that. Something not to spoil it and completely give it away, but at least let us know what's coming. I mean, if they told us like a 2-time or 3-time XP weekend was happening 2 weeks from now, or at the end of this week, that would be something that would be really nice, because then players would know when the event was going to happen, and they would be able to plan their schedule around it, if that's something they normally would do. Anyways, I just thought this was a super good post and needed to be shared. It's one of my biggest pet peeves with Fallout 76 is when an event is announced the day it goes live. And yeah. Anyways, I love you all. Hope to see you back here in the next video. But until then, remember to stay awesome. Bye bye, and I'll see you next time.